Today I'm going to be unboxing the Doctor Who Season 22 Blu-ray collection. If you follow my regular Monday Doctor Who reviews, you'll know that I'm still in the middle of Season 21. But this was going cheap on Amazon, so I thought I'd snap it up while I could. So it'll be a few weeks before I actually get round to watching these, but I thought I'd have a look inside anyway to give you a preview of what's in store in the coming weeks. As usual, there's some very nice cover artwork. With his sixth Doctor in his garish coat, holding some sort of remote control, and all the villains, Cybermen, Centauran, Daleks, Master and the Rani, all the big hitters. On the back, continue your Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector's Set, Attack of the Cybermen, Vengeance on Varos, The Mark of the Rani, The Two Doctors, Time Lash, Revelation of the Daleks. All 13 episodes newly restored for Blu-ray and packed with brand new extra material. 13 episodes, that's not much. Although I suppose they were 45 minutes long in this year, so it's basically the same format as 21st century Doctor Who, only not as good. But if it's 13 episodes, then one of these stories has to be 3 parts. I wonder which one. Guess I'll find out. Okay, so let's open it up. That's the back of the box, which is a gravestone. I seem to remember the TARDIS changes shape in Attack of the Cybermen, so this could be what it changes into. It's been a long time since I've watched that story. On the front, same artwork as on the box. And inside, there's the booklet, which we'll look at later. There's disc 1, Attack of the Cybermen, with Doctor and Perry and a Cyberman. Disc 2, Vengeance on Varos. The Doctor's got rid of his coat. Very wise. Disc 3, more Vengeance on Varos, with Martin Jarvis and Syl. Disc 4, The Mark of the Rani, with Anthony Ainley and Kate O'Mara. Disc 5, The Two Doctors, Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant. Disc 6, More of the Two Doctors, with Patrick Troughton and Fraser Hines. Disc 7, Time Lash, with Paul Darrow and some bloke behind him. And finally, disc 8, Revelation of the Daleks. There doesn't seem to be a separate disc for extras, but it's 8 discs, so can't really complain. And if you take out the inlay, you get this image of the TARDIS console room, with one of the roundels missing, some sort of meteor on the screen, and a Cyberman there. I wonder if the TARDIS is still in a state of temporal grace, so weapons don't work. That seems to vary from story to story. Anyway, let's have a look at the booklet now, with a nice CGI image of Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant in costume. Inside, a black and white picture of the 6th Doctor. And disc 1, Attack of the Cybermen. This has an audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Terry Malloy and Sarah Berger, recorded in 2007, so that must be from the original DVD. Making of documentary, it's Behind the Sofa, with Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Peter Davison, Nicola Bryant and Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, Wendy Padbury and Terry Malloy. So I guess we might have the same lineup covering all of the stories from this season. So that should be a must-watch. In conversation, Matthew Sweet talking to Colin Baker. That'll probably be about an hour long. The Cyber Story, looking back at the various appearances of the Cybermen. Breakfast Time, an interview with Faith Brown. Faith Brown, is she in it? Saturday Superstore, with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Mary Tam and Jacqueline Pearce all together. That should be interesting. Next page, nothing exciting. Just a couple of photos. And another nice image of the Doctor shooting a Cyberman. Vengeance on Varus. Discs 2 and 3. So plenty of extras for one of the best stories in the season. Audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant and Nabil Shaban from 2001. So that's not new either. Making of documentary. Deleted and extended scenes. Behind the sofa. The Idiot's Lantern, a look at the medium of television within the Doctor Who narrative. See Here, a feature on performers with disabilities. And Points of View, a viewer reaction to recent Doctor Who. They're always interesting. On disc 3 we have the Colin Baker Years, previously only available on VHS, which I did not buy. Colin Baker looks back on his time as the Doctor. And in conversation as Matthew Sweet interviewing Michael Grade, who famously hated Doctor Who. So that should be a very interesting conversation. There's also extended episodes, including low quality, time-coded footage. They're warning you about that in advance, in case you were hoping for something better. Enhanced with music and sound effects to provide an alternative viewing experience. I think I'll probably just stick with the originals. The studio footage, 75 minutes. Sometimes they're quite interesting, other times it's just actors standing around and then just doing the same takes over and over again. There's an alternate music cue. Audio archive, slip back. I've never listened to that, so I'll definitely give it a go. Disc 4, The Mark of the Rani. Just one disc this time. Audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant and Kate O'Mara, recorded in 2006. There's an alternate score. Making of documentary, deleted scenes, Behind the Sofa, Now and Then, all the usual features. Location. Colin Baker and Nicola Bryant return to filming locations used across season 22, meeting Graham Harper and Sarah Hellings along the way. That should be a good one. There's a composer featurette. Blue Peter has the director on the history of Ironbridge. There's Breakfast Time, a female villain featurette. Probably wouldn't do that nowadays. A Rogue Time Lord featurette. A potted history of errant Gallifreyans. And a nice image on the facing page there. Disc 5 and 6 is The Two Doctors. This one has quite a bad reputation, but I think it's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Fraser Hines, Jacqueline Pearce and director Peter Moffat. Again from 2003. Making of documentary. Adventures in Time and Spain. Production designer Gary Downey recalls the making of this serial. Behind the Sofa again. Convention message. Nicola Bryant and Fraser Hines send a message from the set of The Two Doctors. Hiatus news reports. During transmission of this story, news broke that the programme was to be rested for 18 months. This compilation collects all known news material related to the announcement. That should be fascinating. Fix with Sontarans. A special mini episode with optional audio commentary. Yeah, I'm guessing they cut out the bit at the end, but I still have that on the original DVD. Points of View, a complaint about the story's violence. Disc 6, we have an extended version of Part 1. An early edit, including material cut before broadcast, as well as an alternate TARDIS scene. Interesting. Nicola Bryant on location. In 2006, Nicola Bryant returned to the locations used in the serial, with the documentary crew recording her journey. Look forward to that. There's also location footage, a compilation of low quality film material. Again, they're warning you about that in advance. Studio footage. Robert Holmes documentary, quite right too. He's one of the best writers they ever had. The Panopticon tapes. Colin Baker, Jacqueline Pearce and producer John Nathan Turner appear at a 1997 convention. And an audio archive, including an interview with Robert Holmes. Plus Wavelength, a BBC Radio 4 programme covering the making of the Two Doctors. Disc 7, Time Lash. Not much of this one. There's updated special effects. What's that all saying about putting makeup on a pig? Audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant and Paul Dorrow. Making of documentary, Behind the Sofa, H.G. Wells featurette. In conversation, Matthew Sweet talking to Nicola Bryant. Studio footage. And something called Was Doctor Who Rubbish? On the basis of Time Lash, yes. And there's a nice image there on the facing page. Finally, Disc 8, Revelation of the Daleks. You can watch the story with optional CGI effects, audio commentary with Nicola Bryant, Terry Malloy, Eric Saywood and Graham Harper from 2005. And for the first time, there's an exclusive audio commentary with Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant, Terry Malloy and Alexei Sale. That's probably the one to listen to. Again, there's an extended version of part 1. Making of documentary. Deleted scenes, Behind the Sofa. Directing Who, an interview with Graham Harper, one of the best directors they had. The Eternal Mystery, that's the mini episode with Nicola Bryant returning as Perry. The Lenny Henry Show, that was a great parody sketch. Children in Need, 1985, I don't remember that bit. Breakfast Time, Eleanor Bron. Also from Breakfast Time, an item on the Doctor Who exhibition. And an interview with John Nathan Turner. Take 2, Micro Live, film rushes, studio footage highlights. And we get Doctor in Distress as well. I don't know if that's just the video clip or a whole making of segment. Probably just the clip, to be fair. And finally on the back, picture of Colin Baker as the 6th Doctor. So there we have it. I'll be reviewing all of the stories in this set, as well as all the bonus features, probably starting in January. So press subscribe if you want to see my thoughts on all of those. If you're just here for the unboxing, I'm also planning on getting season 24 at some point, so I'll probably do an unboxing video for that as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.